In this lesson, we will be downloading and installing the Spring Tool Suite, which is an Eclipse installation that has been outfitted to work with the Spring platform. Within STS, you'll find some integration for Spring Boot that is going to facilitate how you work with the tool. So if you scroll down on the spring.io homepage, you will see a link for the Spring Tool Suite. We'll navigate over to the Tool Suite page, and you will see a download link and an all versions link below that download link. Here on the download page, you will see multiple versions of STS that can be downloaded for your respective operating system. In my case, I'm going to go to the Windows operating system, and I'm going to pull down the version of Spring Tool Suite that is based upon Eclipse.4.6. I am using a 64-bit architecture, so I will go ahead and click the 64-bit zip file, and then I'm simply going to download this file to my desktop. Now you can see I have already downloaded the zip distribution just to save us some time. So I'm going to cancel this download, and now I will head to my desktop. The first thing I will do is right-click on the zip file, and I will use my favorite extraction tool, 7-zip, to extract to the Spring Tool Suite -3.7.3.release. You can get the rest from that, but I'm extracting it to a particular folder on my desktop, and that's where the installation of the software will be completed. Once the extraction tool has completed, we'll double-click on the newly created directory, and within this directory you will find the STS bundle. Inside the STS bundle is the Pivotal TC server as well as the Spring Tool Suite. We won't be using the Pivotal TC server because Spring Boot provides embedded server capabilities. We'll be talking about that a little bit later within the course. We are going to be using the Spring Tool Suite, so click on the STS folder, and then within the STS folder, click on the sts.exe executable. This will launch the Spring Tool Suite, and the first thing it's going to do is prompt us to specify our workspace. So I'm simply going to use the Browse dialog to create a new folder on the desktop, and I'm going to name this folder sts-workspace, and then I'll be sure to select that folder and hit OK. Now also check the Use this as the default and Do not ask again checkbox. This will prevent STS from prompting you every time you open the IDE. Finally, click on OK. At this point, you will see the Spring Tool Suite open, and it prompts us with a dashboard as well as it displays other areas within the IDE. We're not going to dive into any of these just yet. You'll see them throughout the course. But what I will point out is that within our menu options, we have the option to create a Spring Starter project, and this is going to be one of the ways we can quickly create a Spring Boot project. So in this lesson, we learned how to download and install Spring Tool Suite, and that is a version of Eclipse that has been outfitted for Spring development, and it also contains some tools that are going to facilitate how we create our Spring Boot projects. Now, this is just one option of several that we have in order for working with Spring Boot.